And what's good, everyone? Welcome back in here once again to Behind the Arc Basketball as we join this one currently in progress right now. Unbelievable game we just finished up with. Illinois winners over Ohio State. We join this one in progress. 17:30 left to go in the first half, and UNC up quick 4-zip as Duke goes inside, gets their first bucket of the game there with a layup. So 4-2 now as North Carolina has the basketball. What's good here? Vegas, Deanna, Chris, welcome back in the stream here, guys, once again. UNC feeds it out inside. Going to put up the shot. That's good for 2 by Baycott. Tar Heels by 4. 17 minutes left to go. Matthew Hurt takes the 3 straight away. Rattled out, missed it for Duke, and rebound goes right back over to North Carolina. UNC now at the left wing. Leaky Black passes over inside. Spin move as they lost control of the ball. Baycott, though, as that's going to be a foul picked up. It's on Duke. It's assessed to Mark Williams. What's good, Jose? Welcome back in the stream. Illinois won the last game. So Illinois, huge victory. They closed it out. I think it was like a 9-zip run for Illinois. They closed it out, beat Ohio State. Incredible game. Unbelievable. Wow, thanks so much for the update there, Vegas. Yeah, every single time, that game is always close. Last year it came down to the buzzer, I think, and this year USC has won UCLA 64-63. Always a great game to close out the Pac-12 play in the month of March. They always put that game last on the schedule. Unbelievable. Wow. Tajay Edie with a game winner for USC. Unbelievable. Alberto, welcome back in the stream here. His father out of the hospital. Thanks so much, man. Appreciate it here for dropping them by again, Alberto. By the way, Illinois beat Ohio State 73-68 in the last game I covered. Phenomenal game. Ayo DeSumo closed it out in the final minute. Free throws coming up at the line as UNC made the shot inside. Baycott got the basket, and he's at the line shooting one, and that one is good. 9-2 now, Tar Heels. 16.5 left to go. Duke now with the basketball. Top of the key, Goldwire. Goldwire has it, fumbled it around, puts it into the hands of Hurt, hands it back over to Goldwire, swings it out right wing. Shot fake Stewart, going to take it inside, he bobbles it, takes a jumper over Walton and missed it. Rebound back to the Tar Heels, they have it, 16:20 left to go. If you guys are new in the stream, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. I cover basketball action, play-by-play, college basketball, NBA games, pass underneath. Armando Baycott puts up another one up and in off the glass, UNC rolling. In this one early, 6 points for Baycott, up 11-2. 16 minutes left to go in the first. Duke has the ball right back. Blue Devils now top of the key. Stewart dribbles inside, pass underneath as they have it. One dribble, puts it up, and that is good. Patrick Tape getting some early minutes here in the game, and he gets a bucket underneath the hoop there for Duke. Hard-fought bucket as they go with a grad transfer from Columbia into the game for the first time today. We're going to go on the timeout. 15:46 left to go. First time out of the game here. North Carolina up by 7. Vegas going to take UNC for this one. Hilder also looking like going for UNC in this one. 11 to score, or 11-4 to score as we go on the first time out today. What's good, Raven? Welcome back in here. Last game I covered was phenomenal. Couple scoreboard updates. Arkansas is trailing. 12 minutes left to go. Losing at home against Texas A&M. 57-54. John Cena, welcome back again here. St. Louis and St. Bonaventure. That game just tipped off. Huge game in the A10 semis. Going on right now as we speak. Western Kentucky leading Old Dominion. 41-37, Creighton running away with it against Butler, 56-41. Chris here predicting UNC for this one by 5. Yeah, really good game I covered in the first one for today. Hopefully this matchup lives up to its hype for what the rivalry game has been and always has been. I love calling close games, so hopefully we're due for a second one today. Tomorrow I'll be back for a triple header, by the way. First game will be Wisconsin versus Iowa, 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Second game will be Michigan versus Michigan State. And then third game is going to be the NBA All-Star game. Uncle Luke loving this one right from the start here for the Tar Heels. Going out for UNC, of course. Strange Clouds welcome in here. Looking for UNC for the sweep during the regular season. Raven going out for Duke in this one. By the way, first automatic bid into the NCAA tournament earlier today. Liberty, first team to clinch since the team they're taking on in the Atlantic Sun Championship. That team that they were supposed to take on is ineligible for this season. They're new to the conference recently. So Liberty gets the automatic bid out from the Atlantic Sun. And they're also a top 5 defense in all college basketball. Probably going to be underseeded. And they also have a couple power conference victories, I think, for Liberty. So Liberty will face North Alabama in the Atlantic Sun Championship game tomorrow. But North Alabama is recently new to Division I, so they still have to go through a transition period. That's awesome for North Alabama, though. Was not expected to go that far. And yeah, Liberty, what an incredible season they have had. 22-5. They won against 2 power conference teams. Mississippi State, they won by 11 and beat South Carolina by 16. So obviously both of those teams have been underwhelming this season, but still when you're a mid-major and get wins against power conference teams, that's always an upper hand right there. That's always a positive sign. So we are right back into action, 11-4 to score. UNC has the basketball here. Ant's back into the stream. Welcome back, man. Still a lot of time left to go in this one. Not the start, though, for Duke in the early stages. 7-point game. North Carolina has it. At the top of the key with the basketball, it is Caleb Love. Drake versus Loyola. Third time. Who I got? I'm going to take Loyola in that one. I think Loyola Chicago look a top 5 defense this year. One of the top defenses, actually. Vegas going to take UNC for this one. Isaiah, welcome to the stream here. Looking for Duke to do it for today. My prediction, by the way, for this one, I predicted both of these teams to even the series at 1-1. So I predicted Duke on the road in this one. 84-81 for my prediction. 15:05 left to go. North Carolina pass inside. They bobbled it and it went out of bounds. So that's a turnover. So off the fingertips of Baycott, it goes out of bounds and Duke will have it back. Yeah, Oklahoma State beat West Virginia without Cunningham today, so that's a huge victory for them. Duke has the ball once again. Top of the key, Wendell Moore. Moves it outside to the right, wing over to Stewart. Stewart dribbles back on top. Stewart now dribbles. Leaves it out to the right corner perimeter. Duke has it. Turns the corner. Moore dumps it off to Tepe. Tepe's getting some minutes here, and that's going to be a shot clock violation that ran down all the way to 0 and couldn't get it off. That was not the possession that Duke was hoping for, and UNC will have it back. Chandler, welcome back in the stream, going out for UNC in this one. North Carolina, looking good so far, especially in the interior. They're 5 for 9 shooting the ball inside so far for UNC. So using their bigs inside to their advantage. Last game they lost against Syracuse because they were jacking up so many three-point shots. Wide open 3, UNC drills it. Oh man, just had all the space out in the world right there as they hit it down for the triple by Caleb Love. You would think the first time Caleb Love torched Duke, he went 4 for 5 from the perimeter. You'd think they'd be able to lock him up. He scored a career high back a month ago. 25 points his career high. He went 4 for 5 from the outside. Only 23% from 3, but he went off that game. Duke down by 10, they have the basketball. Stewart moves it over off the cut to the basket here. Mark Williams puts it up, missed it. Offensive rebound, a putback good for 2, but they're not going to count it. Not going to count it. Say it's going to be a turnover here underneath by Mark Williams going up for the rebounds. Chris going out 84-79 UNC for his prediction. Yeah, man. Imagine if that run being made by Loyola once again. Yeah, 2018 if they make the run again. One of the best defenses in college hoops, but they haven't really played like legit opponents for a long time. They've only played like a couple of games, but not really strong teams in the non-conference slate. Right baseline jumper, UNC drills it. That is good for another 2-point shot by Kerwin Walton. 13:20 left to go. Duke having a lot of problems defending so far. They just gave up an open 3 to Caleb Love and gave up an open jumper to Kerwin Walton. Top of the key, Duke lost control of the basketball. As Hurt had it stolen away, Walton picks up the steal, and it's going to be a reach and fall picked up half court by Duke. (12-2) run by the Tar Heels in the last 4 minutes. If you guys are new in the stream here, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. I cover basketball action here, play-by-play, college basketball games, NBA. I'm behind Eric Basketball. Actually, Duke's going to get it back. So Duke will have the basketball back. 13 minutes left to go. They move it out to the left wing, and that's away from the fingertips of Goldwire. Bad pass goes out of bounds. A lot of bad turnovers early on for Duke. Hey, what's good, Bradley? Welcome to the stream here. Sorry to hear that, man, about Louisville today against Virginia. He was at the Louisville game himself. Oh, man. Not to complain about the refs missed like 12 travels. Yikes. All bad foul calls. Anyway, here, he's looking for Duke to win this one, so Louisville can get that 6 seed instead of 7 with North Carolina. UNC deep 2, and they drill it. They're just red hot. Garrison Brooks knocks down the deep 2, 18-4. 12:39 left to go in a timeout taken by Duke in the court. 18-4. That was the score when the Celtics were losing in the first quarter against the Pacers. Guess what? Celtics came back and won it here. If Duke wants to make it to the tournament, they're going to come back. And the rest of the game, it's really meaningful for this one right now. As we're going to go on the timeout. Duke just took the timeout. Only 4 points in the first 7 minutes and 40 seconds. Yikes. Alright, so right now in the timeout, quick scoreboard update. Arkansas trailing against Texas A&M 62-60. And that one. St. Bonaventure, St. Louis, it is on for this game. As I speak, St. Bonaventure, quick lead 11-2. Whoever loses that game, most likely going to be out of the tournament. Probably going to go for one bid league in the A-10, most likely. Western Kentucky doing themselves no favors. Losing against 15-6 Old Dominion, 45-41 in the final 10 minutes. Creighton leading Butler 63-45. So all the talk about Western Kentucky. Even myself, I was sold on Western Kentucky myself. I thought that they'd make it into the bracket, potentially pull off an upset. They might not even have that chance. They might not even be in the bracket 8 days from now for Western Kentucky. They're going to have to win Conference USA the entire thing now. As we're back to action, Duke has been scoreless for the past 3.5 minutes. Pass underneath over to Mark Williams, and he's going to get... that's going to get called good for the dunk. So it's going to be a goaltend charge to UNC. So even though he missed the dunk... Yeah, it looked like a... Whoa. Yeah, I thought that was straight up just a missed dunk. Wow. 18-6 to score then. 12:10 left to go on the clock before halftime. North Carolina has it. Top of the key, Tar Heels. They take the 3. Love hits another one. He just comes big from 3 in this game only when he takes on Duke. He's less than 30% on the season as Duke travels with a basketball around the perimeter on the next possession. 21-6. Caleb Love. 2 3-point shots made. Perfect 2 for 2 from the perimeter. He's got the same amount of points as Duke right now through the first 8 minutes. So after that timeout, this hasn't even aged any better for Duke currently. So we're going to go on the timeout. Man, right from the get-go here. Alright, straight up on the timeout again. Usually this type of game is close. Hasn't even been competitive at this point. Still long ways away we have it, though. If you guys are new, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Appreciate all for stopping by, being a part here today. I cover play-by-play basketball action, college basketball games, NBA games as well. I'm behind Eric Basketball. Yep, wake up and smell the coffee. Uncle Luke loving this one so far. This is a big yikes. Just remember, though, how USC started out. USC was trailing against UCLA 20-7. USC came back and they won it on a buzzer beater. Unbelievable game. If if that game was at like another time, or say if Illinois Ohio State was at another time, I would have loved to cover that one, Vegas, for USC UCLA. That game is always close. Arkansas leading Texas A&M 65-62. Creighton up against Butler by 18, 63-45, so no problems there. And then, I think that's, basically it going on as far as this hour. St. Bonaventure in the A10 tournament semifinals against St. Louis. The Bonnies leading 11-4. Jose's back. Welcome back, man. He's watching the scores right now. Cannot believe Duke is losing. Same with me, man. Bills Mafia, welcome in here. Yeah, I agree, Uncle Luke. This game is nowhere close to being over. Nowhere close. Honestly, the ACC tournament, in my opinion, it's so wide open. Like, who's gonna win that? Like a team like Florida State losing today against Notre Dame. Like, it's just so wide open. We've seen it with other conferences already. The America East, Vermont, and UMBC, top 2 teams in the conference today, dropped their games. It's Hartford and UMass Lowell in the tournament final. Yo, Ohio State's lost their last 4 games. See, I just wasn't digging Ohio State to be a Final Four team when they were in the top 4. They'll probably get bounced. It all depends on the matchup as well. Probably going to get bounced out in the Sweet 16 for Ohio State. So it's going to be Drake versus Loyola Chicago tomorrow in the Missouri Valley Championship for that one. We got 11:50 left to go. North Carolina has the basketball, and they turned it over, pass around the corner perimeters. They lost their balance with R.J. Davis and stepped out of bounds. So we are back into 11:45 remaining, first half. Duke has the ball back. Ravens ace up the sleeve there for Gonzaga to win it all, of course. 11.5 left remaining here. Duke has it, moves it outside. Hurt takes the 3. And Hurt's 3-point shot way off the mark. Or that's Baker. Yeah, Joey Baker. Yeah, Joey Baker 13, right wing 3, missed it off the mark, just way off. Hit the bottom left part of the backboard. Ball gets tipped out of bounds. This last touch by Duke, though, from behind. 11:18 left to go. North Carolina going to have it back. UNC will get the inbound underneath their hoop. They pass over to the top of the key. Ball into the hands here. Leaky Black moves it over to Baycott. Baycott looking to hand it off, and he moves it over to Black. Passes right baseline. Play tech. Has it back for UNC. 9 points off of turnovers for North Carolina so far today as we got 11 minutes left to go. Davis, dish out to the left baseline. They'll take a 3 by Garrison Brooks, and he hits it. Wow. I'm going to say it's a deep 2. His foot was on the line, so it counts as a deep 2 at the left corner. 23-6. Now make it 24 to... Okay, so ESPN changed it on me. 24-6, then they call it a 3. So it is a 3-point shot by Garrison Brooks. 10:40 left to go. Duke has it back. Baker at the left wing perimeter. Joey Baker shot fake. So he moves it back over to Stewart. Stewart has it guarded by Playtech. Dribbles top of the key. Stewart now with the basketball, moves over right wing to Roach. Roach jacks up a 3 in the air, missed another one. They're just not attacking the basket so far. Duke is 0 for 5 from the outside. A rebound UNC. Right corner, Leaky Black. Black passes over to Davis. Davis dribbles at the top of the key, moves it back outside to Black. Black passes right baseline. Garrison Brooks spin move, double team. Gonna float it up. Pass deflected on the ground and turnover. Matthew Hurt with a big steal right there in the post. Here goes Duke. Only 10 minutes through this game and 6 points to show for it. That is it. Stewart moves it back outside to Hurt. Open 3. Missed it too strong. Off the mark, and rebound goes right back over to UNC. What's good, Jackson? Welcome to the stream here, man. If Texas wins tomorrow, Texas, they're the 3 seed in the conference tournament. Yeah, West Virginia lost earlier today against Oklahoma State. 9:35 remaining. UNC passes underneath inside. We do have a quick stoppage in time. Clock will stop with 9:36. What is this? Refs are discussing what is on right now. Yeah, refs are discussing who's going to have this basketball. Yeah, if you guys are new in the stream here, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. I appreciate it all for stopping by. I cover play-by-play basketball games, college basketball games, NBA games as well, and Behind Your Basketball. Yeah, I saw that. Loyola Maryland only has like 5 victories this year, and they beat Navy. So, a stunner there in the Patriot League. Also, the top 2 seeds in America East, Vermont and UMBC lost. It's going to be Hartford and UMass Lowell in the title game. So, UNC does have the basketball back. 24-6. Pass underneath. Black dumps it off, and that leads to a two-handed throwdown slam by the Tar Heels by Baycott. 20-point lead with 9:20 left to go. Yikes. Duke forgot to show up today. Duke now has the ball. Right wing perimeter Blue Devils. They dribble with Roach. Roach moves it outside the Brakefield. Brakefield dribbles right baseline. Shot fake guard by Sharp. Moves it over to the right wing to Roach. Roach here at the top of the key. Passes underneath. One dribble pro hop. Brakefield puts it up and he gets it. Scores in the post for 2. They needed that bucket. Needed something. Yeah, I'm actually gonna root for UMass Lowell there. So yeah, they're at the other side of my state. They're like, yeah, Providence beat Villanova. That's actually not the main UMass. The one is the Minutemen for UMass Amherst, which is out in Western Mass. That's 2 hours away from me too. UMass Lowell is like an hour and a half away from me because that's up in the North Shore in Lowell. So that's all the way closer to New Hampshire. But that's good for them. Like, I would love to see them in the tournament. That's so good for them. They've never been to the tournament before. I think Hartford last made it, I think, in 2012. (28-6) now. UNC moves it over to the right corner. UNC has more assists in this game than Duke has points. 9 assists to only 8 Duke points here. Duke forces a turnover. The Blue Devils have it. Shot fake Stewart. Gets some space. Takes the 3 in the air. Needed that one and drills it. Triple goes down and a foul too. DJ Stewart has the chance to see if he can complete a 4-point play. Bad foul picked up around the perimeter by RJ Davis of UNC as Stewart drilled a 3 and he's going to shoot 1 at the line. They really needed that one to get back into this game. If you guys are new here, I cover play-by-play basketball action. Spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Ring that notification bell as well if you'd like to be notified about future live streams. Hit me up in the chat, by the way, who you've got in this one if you guys are new, Duke or UNC. So get over 40 people out here on the stream. The free throw is good. 4-point play. That is a big one for Duke as DJ Stewart has completed a 4-point play. What a swing in this game. Still down by 14, though. 8 minutes left to go before half. Tar Heels have the basketball. UNC double team. Puts it out to the top here. Sharp dribbles straight away, and that will be a blocking foul by Duke. Brakefield tried to take the charge. He had set his feet like 3 seconds prior off the drive straight away by Sharp, but the refs called Brakefield with a defensive blocking foul. That's going to send Dayron Sharp to the line coming out of the timeout here shooting 2. Yeah, I agree. That should have been a charge right there. He was set like 3 seconds like before. He just dribbled straight into him. So UNC got the benefit of the call there. We're going to go on timeout here. 7:55 left to go. Yeah, definitely crazy for sure. America East has like different teams going to the conference tournament finals every year. It's good to see for them. I thought this year New Hampshire would have the chance. Like I didn't think they'd win the conference tournament. My prediction was Vermont, but New Hampshire had like 5 or 6 seniors in their team. But yeah, underwhelming year for them. Good to see UMass Lowell though. That's awesome. quick scoreboard update. Texas A&M leading Arkansas 71-69 with 4 minutes left to go. St. Bonaventure up against St. Louis 13-9. That's a huge game for the A10 semifinals. Atlantic 10 Conference Tournament started out a week earlier. Smart decision, in my opinion, by them, because they're not competing against the power conference tournaments then, like they've always done for conference tournament games. W.R. Murphy, welcome back to the stream here. Got the sports expert onto the stream once again. That's a tough loss again for the Buckeyes, man. I feel you, bud. 4 straight L's. I feel you, man. Like, they had it down the stretch. Yeah, just, actually the first time in the stream. If anybody's interested, we start out the Behind the Arc Basketball Tournament Challenge group over on ESPN. If anybody's interested, feel free to join the ESPN Tournament Challenge group that we have going for the channel here. Just make sure when you sign up, just make sure to put your channel name over there when you sign up to identify yourself, so I know who's filling out the bracket. But welcome all on the stream right now. We're just in the timeout. We got 7:55 remaining. That link is open to the public, so anybody is able to fill it out here if you guys are out on the stream. Yeah, that's a shocker. That's a good game for Texas A&M. Like, they had like a month-long pause, and for them to really keep in it and actually leading against Arkansas, that is huge for them right now. What's good, Kara? Welcome back in the stream. It's been a pretty good day here for me. I've been busy past couple of days, and it's actually been good. I've been able to catch up on a lot of stuff over here. Playing some COD right there while listening. That's awesome. By the way, quick scoreboard update. Arkansas is tied it up now against Texas A&M, 71-71 with 4 minutes left to go. So we'll keep you guys posted there. That's the next power conference game that's going to go final. So we are back into it. North Carolina before the timeout. Refs gave the Tar Heels the benefit of the call as Dayron Sharp shooting 2 at the line. First one is good for the Tar Heels. Second one is good as well. Up by 16. Armando, welcome back, man. No problem, bud. That you just got back. And Duke has it. Top of the key for Duke. Ball into the hands of Wendell Moore. Moore dribbles top of the key, guarded by Sharp. Moore passes over right wing. Duke dribbles right baseline. Kicks it out to the left corner. Out to nobody. It went out of bounds. They were looking for Jeremy Roach, but Henry Coleman's pass well wide out of bounds. Intended for Roach. That's turnover number 8 for Duke. Let's see here. Armando's got a question here. Do I think Devontae Kaycock could go to Golden State? Maybe Boston. I think he's... It's on the Lakers right now. I think he's going to stay there right now. I don't think he really has like any trade value to him currently until he plays more games in the future. 7:15 left to go. Duke kicks it out. Left corner 3. Catch and shoot. Stewart missed it off the mark. Rebound back to UNC by Dayron Sharp. Sharp passes over left corner. They were wide open, but Leaky Black going to take the time with the basketball. Black moves it over to Love, feeds it inside to the post. Jumper, turnaround. Baycott missed it. Rebound back to Duke. 6:50 left to go. Duke has it back here. As they move it back out top of the key. Moves it over to the right corner. 3 in the air, missed another 3. They just haven't been able to take it attacking inside right now, as that has not been part of the game plan. Last couple possessions by Duke, they're just jacking up 3-point shots and missing them. Rebound UNC. North Carolina, of course, last game the 3s cost them. And this game, less is better for North Carolina. They're only 3 for 4 from 3, whereas Duke is 1 for 8. Jumper for 2. Mid-range jumper, missed it. Off the front rim by Sharp, rebound back to Duke. 6:15 left to go now. Duke has been stalled out offensively, trying to look for points, and they get one. That's how they have to go for attacking the lane. They lay it up and in. It's good for 2 with a layup by Stewart. 6 minutes left to go before halftime. Stewart has got 6 points out of those 14. UNC has it. Sharp moves it over left wing, Kerwin Walton. Walton now with the ball. Walton dribbles left baseline. Walton guarded, double team, moves it back out around the perimeter. Now Sharp dribbles back out to Black. Black passes out top of the key. Deep 3. Hit the front rim, no good. Missed shot by Caleb Love, rebound back to Duke, down by 14. 5:35 left to go. Duke swings it over to the right wing. Brakefield. Bounce pass off the cut. They'll go inside. They missed it. Roach looking to go up for a huge block right there underneath by UNC as they get the basketball back. Tar Heels have it back. Passes over right baseline. Oh, Power his way there with a shoulder. That's going to be an offensive foul, though. North Carolina by Baycott just lowers the left shoulder. Rams right in to Jamin Brakefield right underneath, and Duke going to have it back. Yeah, I did not expect this one at all. 50-plus people in the chat. If you guys are new here, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. I cover basketball action here, play-by-play, NBA games, college hoops games, and behind our basketball. Let's see. Colgate's 11-1. Yeah, they've only played like 4 teams, though, this year. Patriot League only played Patriot League teams, unless you're Army and Navy and got to play non-conference games. But Patriot League just played conference games, and that was it for this year. I don't expect Colgate to win and pull off an upset in the first round if they make it in. That jumper's good for 2 by Stewart. He has got half of his team's points. 8 out of the 16. North Carolina going to take a 3 by Walton, and they got that one from the perimeter. 31-16. 4:40 left to go. Yeah, Kentucky was impressive today. South Carolina has just been really disappointing this year. Last year they were a bubble team for South Carolina. Basically got back their full team, and yeah, it's been rough. They went on 2 long pauses for them. Air ball. Missed shot by North Carolina. Rebound back to Duke. 4:20 left to go. 15-point lead. Ohio State blew it indeed. Welcome in Braden once again to the stream here. At the top of the key, Hurt takes the 3 straight away over Brooks. Missed it. Rebound back to UNC. They're just not attacking. They're just trying to go to the perimeter every single time, trying to take 3-point shots, and Duke just cold 1 for 9 from the outside. North Carolina backing their way in there. Brooks, he's going to pass it underneath. Spin move. Kessler, turn around, got it, good for 2. 33-16. I guess taking 2-point shots was not in the game plan tonight for Duke. They have it here at the free throw circle. Mark Williams. Guarded by Kessler. Going to hand it off around the perimeter. Bobbled off the knee of Stewart and out of bounds. That's Duke turnover number 10. Ouch. When they were gaining a little bit of momentum, they pulled one in 12. It was 28-16. And then once again, turnovers. Missed shots. North Carolina with open buckets inside. It's been costly here as we're going to go on a timeout. Yikes. 33-16. Honestly, did not expect this type of game today. Young Keegs looking for Illinois right there to be in the Final Four for this year. Desumu, the closer, having a great game. What's good here, Decema? Welcome to the stream here. Taking the Tar Heels out of this one, if I'm pronouncing that correct. I almost pronounced it MMA looking at the last 3 names right there. By the way, scoreboard update. Arkansas and Texas A&M is tied up 76-76 with 1.5 minutes left to go. If you guys are new on my channel here, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Welcome in the 50-plus people watching right now this stream. If anybody is new on the channel here, hit me up who you're rooting for out in the chat. If you're going out for Duke or UNC. What's good, Cortez? Welcome on the stream here, man. Do I think Illinois is a Final Four team? Yes, I do think so. I'm thinking about replacing Florida State for Illinois in the bracket if Florida State keeps on losing games, honestly. So yeah, right now my current Final Four, it's going to go all the way up to Selection Sunday. Because it's all about the matchups there. Current Final Four is Gonzaga, Baylor, West Virginia, and Florida State. But Illinois is the next team for my 5th team right there. I'm debating right now. If anybody's interested, it's open up to everyone for the ESPN Tournament Challenge over in the Behind the Arc Basketball group. Feel free to join the Tournament Challenge if you guys would like. It's open up to the public. Just make sure to identify yourself by your channel name when you do join it up. I just posted that link out into the chat if anybody's interested. Also, other links here in the description. We got a Discord, Twitter, and merchandise. There's all those links in the description. Hammer Saints, welcome to the stream here. As well as channel memberships as well. That is posted in the description. Awesome. So I got it correct. So Decema, welcome on the stream here. Hammer Saints put in here, came back, no problem, wasn't here for the first game. He's at his own game out in Florida. That's awesome, man, out in Gainesville. That's great, bud. So right now on the timeout, 76-76, Arkansas leading Texas A&M. A couple other scoreboard updates. St. Bonaventure leading St. Louis A-10 semifinals, 21-16. And then Creighton winning Butler 77-60 in the final 6 minutes. Yeah, so just posted into the chat if anybody's interested. Oh, Braden forgot to join. I'll hit you up with a link once again in the chat. So yeah, if anybody's interested in joining there for the Behind Your Arc basketball group for the tournament, for the ESPN Tournament Challenge, we're going to do the ESPN Tournament Challenge. All you have to do, if you don't have an ESPN account already, create an ESPN account and then just join the group for Behind Your Arc basketball over on the Tournament Challenge on ESPN. We're back to action, 33-16. And that, I just posted a link into the chat there. And that link, it's open to anybody in the public to join the Tournament Challenge. Just make sure to put your YouTube channel name when you sign up for it so I know who's signing up for it. Duke inside, that one is good for 2. 33-18. Good question there, Jackson. I think it was the last decade, somewhere in the 2010s, they went to the tournament. I remember LaSalle went, like, in 2013, I think, to the tournament. UNC dials up a 3 and they drill it. At the right wing perimeter, Kerwin Walton knocks it down. Where were these threes against Marquette and Syracuse? When they were just missing shots all over the place. 5 for 8 from the perimeter. 2.5 left to go. Duke. Their shot gets blocked underneath, goes to the bounces. Duke will have the basketball back. Do the Raptors play tomorrow? No. Toronto does not play tomorrow. No team plays tomorrow in the NBA. It's the All-Star game tomorrow. So, Team LeBron versus Team KD for tomorrow. So, the NBA is off for the weekend. And then they go back, I think, like midway through next week. They start up games again. 2:20 left to go. Duke can have it back. Moves over to the right wing perimeter for the Blue Devils. Goldwire takes the 3, missed it off the back iron. Rebound back to UNC. Doubling Duke's score. Jumper. Looking for more and they got it. 20-point lead. Caleb Love hits down the mid-range jumper. He's got 8 points. And Duke lost control of it. Went to the backcourt. That's going to be a backcourt violation. Yikes with these turnovers by Duke today. There's also fans in the stands here at UNC. So, young team, not used to playing in arenas with fans in the stands, and this could get to their head like it is today right now. Oh my, yeah, oh my. There's a good amount of fans here at Chapel Hill for this one. 1:54 left to go. A lot of bad turnovers by Duke with 11 of those in the first half. North Carolina gonna have it back. UNC now with the ball. Caleb Love, top of the key. Braden going to do an autofill, then waiting for everything to be official, then he'll go through that bracket there. UNC, good for another 2-point shot. They hit it by Garrison Brooks. 40-18. Yikes. 1:25 left to go. Duke's going to have to win the ACC tournament to make it into March Madness. Hurt. Much needed 3. He drills it. As that rim was almost not generous to him. It rattled around the rim, and he got the lucky bounce to fall. So Matthew Hurt finally on the board for the top scorer this season. He's been scoring around 22 points per game in the last 6 games as well. UNC dribbles up the court, ball's on the ground, and they turn it over. So turnover by Caleb Love as Duke will have it back here with 1 minute left to go before halftime. No, Hammer Saints. No. So, yeah, if you have to miss streams, no problem here. This channel is up here whenever you have the chance. So you don't need to come to like every single stream and be here like every single minute or so. It's just whenever you guys have like a chance, feel free to stop on by. This channel is up here for. So that never hurts the wrench or anything. It's more like if you show up like once a month or so and then ask for like a wrench. You have to be like consistent on the streams. Duke gonna dribble the ball up the court. RJ Davis picks up a personal foul from behind. Clock will stop with 56 seconds left to go. What's good, man? And Hayes, welcome to the stream here, man. Hope all is going well. He's on his break at work. Glad to have you join in, as we're going to get back to action here in just a moment. 56 seconds left to go before halftime, and, man, Duke just did not show up here for the first half. Matthew Hurt dribbles now, drives inside by Hurt, puts one up, and good. Up and in off the glass by Hurt. 17-point game in the final 40 seconds. North Carolina now with the ball as they will get the inbounds. Yeah, I think everybody's scoreboard or score prediction is going to be off for this one unless Duke makes a big comeback. And UNC missed the layup. They get the offensive rebound, and that will be a foul here picked up by Duke. Blocking foul. Going to send UNC back to the line shooting two. What's see? Welcome on the stream here. Going for UNC. Is Duke actually about to miss the tournament? Yes. If they lose this game and cannot win the ACC tournament title, they're going to miss the tournament. Because this would put them at 11-11, so they would have to win out in the ACC tournament to get that auto bid. That's the only way they can make it in if they lose this one. What's good, Jarek? Welcome on the stream here. Yeah, things going well here. Glad to have you in the stream, bud. North Carolina, both of the free throws good. UNC by 19. If you guys are new here, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. We got 60+ people watching right now. 20 seconds remaining before halftime, and Duke down by 19. Not the game I predicted at all. Duke has the ball. Top of the key, Goldwire. He dribbles to the left wing. Goldwire double team. Feeds it over to Hurt. Hurt swings it out right corner. Stewart wide open. Catch and shoot three in the air. Drills it. Big triple. 42-26. 2 seconds left to go before half. UNC half court heave at the horn. No good. Air ball, and we go into halftime here. 16-point Tar Heels lead. Young Keeg said UNC 89-49. So first half in the books. Will Syracuse make the tournament? I'm going to go no there right now for Syracuse. I think they're going to be like a 1 seed in the NIT. That is. I think they're just going to miss it out when you add in the factor of bid stealers in March Madness. Yeah, it was cold today, so it's been like 30. It's been 30s all week or so over here. Actually, we had a terrible weather day. I think on Monday night it was like 50-mile-per-hour wind gusts and like 15 degrees outside in the morning. So it's been cold. It's supposed to get warmer though. We're supposed to hit 60 coming up this week. So get a little bit of the 60s over here where we haven't had since like October. 42-26 right now at halftime. A couple scoreboard updates here currently. Arkansas looks like they're gonna beat Texas A&M. What an effort though by Texas A&M. 84-80. Arkansas. 13 seconds left to go. You got to give it out for Texas A&M. They were on a pause for like a month, and they fought really hard against the top team in the conference there for Arkansas. Actually, I think it's Alabama still for the SEC, but Arkansas they've been the hottest team in college basketball right now. They're going to be 21-5. St. Bonaventure up against St. Louis 29-21 first half, A-10 semifinals. And yeah, that's basically it. Creighton playing against Butler. I think the final minutes there. Yeah, Creighton still up 82-66. A lot of points in that one. Uncle Luke happy about this game. Hoping UNC keeps this up second half here. I'm actually from Massachusetts, where I am. Bills Mafia is a Syracuse fan here. I love seeing Duke miss the tournament. It's been an odd year for sure. Duke, Kentucky, maybe even Michigan State. All depends about tomorrow's game there. I'm going to predict Michigan State over Michigan. So I'm going to predict Sparty for the upset, even though Michigan pulled off the victory back on Thursday. One of my thoughts about Villanova after the Colin Gillespie injury. I don't think they're going to go far in the tournament, honestly. They really going to have to figure it out. Also, Justin Moore, he got hurt today too, so that's two of their key starters, and they don't really have much depth in that team for Villanova, so that's a crusher. I'm going to see if there's any updates about Justin Moore, because he went down in the first half, and that looked like a pretty bad injury too. They might, honestly, they might be a first round upset. They might be out in the first rounds. Tennessee or Florida for tomorrow. I'm gonna go Florida for that one. All depends about the matchup, but if a team like Toledo or something like that takes on Villanova in the first rounds, I honestly think Toledo will be able to pull off an upset there. Because Villanova just, their offense without Gillespie and without Moore in that game today, their offense was on a total grind. And Providence's offense has been a grind all season long, especially the second half offense. It's they choke all the time in the second half. It's come from myself being a Providence fan. It's just been rough to watch them in second half games. Yeah, if they take on a red hot offense like a mid-major team, Toledo. Let's see what else we got. I wouldn't go as far as Bryant though. Bryant's got a great offense, but they're way undersized, like an NEC team. That would be a little bit too out of reach there for like an NEC team to be the power conference team in my opinion. But yeah, I see it with like an explosive type of offense that's like a mid-major to pull off an upset against Villanova, especially if they're good at 2-point shots, because Villanova's had a lot of trouble defending dribble drive penetration. We saw that all the way since opening night against Boston College. BC had it was like Rich Kelly and Frederick Scott, two mid-major transfers, were torching Villanova on opening night with buckets inside. Who's my favorite now to win March Madness? I'm going to take Gonzaga there. Guess your favorite team for Hammer Saints. Good question. I don't think we ever talked about that. Probably going to go Florida there for Hammer Saints if I had to predict. Okay, so not including Gonzaga, Baylor, or Michigan. I got you there, Jomo. Alright, so I would take Illinois then. Illinois have been playing red hot recently. I do like Florida State, but I'm going to have to monitor and see what they do in the ACC tournament. Because they were just not living up to their potential today. And also I like West Virginia too, to go far. But Illinois, they're turning the corner in the right direction right now. I think if Illinois keeps it up and wins the Big Ten title game, I'm going to go with Illinois as well to the Final Four over Florida State, because I've been liking Florida State too. They're a really deep team, but that game today against Notre Dame, that really just messing with me. Because they just not look good at all. They were taking way too many threes. And way too many threes. And not making them. They've been cold past couple of games from three. I like a couple other teams to make deeper runs. That's going to be underseeded. Like teams like UConn. Oregon is another one of those teams. So those two teams right there, both of them having common injuries that they suffered earlier this season. Or they were on multiple pauses. And Oregon, when they had played competitive basketball Oregon's played consecutive games. They've gotten to be really competitive, and they're just got some really good underrated players in that team that's really going to prove themselves in the tournament. Chris Duarte, he should be drafted. What a story for him. Junior college, and he transferred over to Oregon. Just an incredible story. And I really do like both of those teams, Oregon and UConn, to make runs to at least the Sweet 16 most likely. Yeah, really surprised too. UMBC lost today, Vermont lost today, so it's UMass Lowell and Hartford in the tournament final. So those are the two in the tournament final for America East. Hey, we got a dono here, man and Hades. Really appreciate it here, man, for the dono. Let's get that dono hype in the chat here. Man and Hades, the legend on the stream. Appreciate the bud. Opinions here. Oklahoma after losing 4 straight, forgetting to drive to the bucket. Yeah, they're in the same category as Alabama. Yeah, both of those teams in the same category. So, basically doing the same things there. Alabama, that's how they got on the huge winning streak. Was tearing it up because they were just taking it constantly inside. And Oklahoma just has missed so many three-point shots lately, and that's what cost them the game against Texas. I had both of those teams, Sweet 16 teams at least. I actually went as far as putting Alabama in the Final Four back in like mid-January when they were just torching everyone. But that's not been the case anymore. I would say right now, it all depends on the matchup. Round of 32, Sweet 16, around that area. Really all depends on the matchup because we don't know who's going to get put in the bracket with them. Like, other teams I'm not feeling, that's the thing. Like, teams like Tennessee, Missouri. It's a lot of teams I'm not feeling there. Yep, Brian's feeling good right now about this one. Yeah, Wisconsin. I'm not feeling good about Wisconsin either. I know somebody earlier in the first stream really likes Colorado. They're high on Colorado. I'm not, in my opinion about Colorado here, I'm not high on them myself, though. They got a great point guard with McKinley Wright the fourth, but the thing that I'm bothered with by this team is that they lost games against California and Washington, and they're not that great on the road. That's the thing for Colorado. I think Oregon beat Colorado the second time around. I thought Oregon should be ranked at this point of the season. So yeah, there's teams like inside the bracket inside the top 25 that I'm still not sold on right now. Could be early losses. Villanova's one of them because they've been struggling with injuries. Still think Louisville will make the tournament with a loss today. Yes. Still think Louisville will make the tournament. Yeah, there's teams I have like no clue about. I haven't covered this year. Wichita State is one of those teams. Unbelievable season for Wichita State. Really has been. Jomo putting out here Virginia Villanova, huge sleepers. That would be an incredible coaching job for Jay Wright if he's able to get that done for Villanova without Gillespie and potentially without Justin Moore either. Justin Moore sprained his ankle today. So I don't know. He left the game with an ankle sprain. So I don't know how long he's going to be out for Justin Moore. But those are two key losses as far as starters. And they don't really have a deep bench either for Villanova. Yeah, Brian Lake and Belmont. Yeah, there's quite a bit of mid-majors here that can shock some teams in the tournament. Somebody from the A10. I don't know who's going to be part of that tournament in the A10. Whoever wins the A10 tournament title, watch out. It's basically that. What's good, Jason? Welcome to the stream here, man. Hope all is going well, bud. What team do I think has potential make a Cinderella run this year? Yeah, so Baptiste Shoes puts that out there. Yeah, I think Belmont or potentially Loyola Chicago. I really like Loyola Chicago's defense. Goody with update. St. Bonaventure leading St. Louis at halftime, 32-25. That is a huge game, A10 semifinals. Yeah, a lot of people sleeping on St. Bonaventure. I would take St. Bonaventure first round, potentially. They're probably going to get put in the 10-7 matchup as the 10. There's going to be a lot of upsets in those seeding lines 6 through 11, I feel like. Paul B, welcome back on the stream here. Yeah, his guess, Duke won't make the big dance. It's not looking too likely in the first half. They're going to have to come back down by 16 in order to keep their at-large hopes alive right now. Right now, we're just at halftime. I'm going to post out a link here in the chat. Anybody's welcome to join the ESPN Bracket Challenge here. We created a Bracket Challenge group over in the Behind the Arc Basketball group. Feel free to join that if anybody's interested. Just put the link out in the chat. It's open up to the public there for the Behind the Arc Basketball Bracket Challenge. We're going to be doing it over on ESPN for the Bracket Challenge. If you guys haven't already created an ESPN account, feel free to do so, and then you can join the Bracket Challenge there and be a part of the group. So yeah, if Duke loses this game, they're going to have to win straight up the ACC tournament title to get there. Arkansas just won against Texas A&M, Moses Moody, 28 points. He takes over games. 87-80 the final. Yeah, Goody puts out here. Yeah, if Louisville loses that first game, I'm going to see if they have like an ACC tournament bracket out. All right. What's good, Joey? Welcome to the stream here, man. No problem, bud. Hope all is going well, man. Interesting matchup indeed. Welcoming J-Gun onto the stream. Red J, welcome on the stream. Looks like a mistake right there, allowing obtuse juice into the group. So this is what we do know for the seeds. Virginia's the 1, Florida State's the 2, Virginia Tech's the 3, Georgia Tech's the 4, Clemson's the 5, 6 and 7. Still has to be played out right now. Okay, so yeah, Louisville lost. Just going to pull this up. UNC looking good. So most likely it looks like Louisville is going to be the 7. Lawyers, Chicago, Florida, or Purdue? Good question there. I would take Purdue right there. Purdue playing against tough competition. Matt Painter's done a great job this year with that team because his bench is all freshmen. And they lost in the offseason Nogel Eastern and Matt Harms. So I thought that Purdue wouldn't be part of the bracket, but they are. They definitely are. Rutgers will be a part of the bracket. They won for Rutgers earlier today over Minnesota. Minnesota went bye-bye. Lost out the remaining games of the season. Too bad for Minnesota. Top 25 to not making the bracket with Marcus Carr. So Louisville, yeah, so if UNC wins this, they're going to be above Louisville. So that will put UNC as the 6, Louisville as the 7. That would mean Louisville would play in the second night. 7 versus the Game 2 winner. So that would be the 10 versus 15. So that would be Boston College or 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Yeah, Boston College or say Duke loses this one. It's going to be, yeah, so if Louisville does lose against Duke, we'll assume it's Duke there, because Duke should be able to beat BC in the first rounds. We'll assume that seed, that Duke's going to be the 10, NC State will be the 9 in the ACC tournament, and Louisville is the 7, UNC is the 6. Yeah, if Duke beats Louisville in the first rounds, I think Louisville's really going to be sitting in the hot seat coming up on Selection Sunday. Yeah, Kentucky has to win out. Kentucky has a losing record, so they're going to have to win the SEC tournament title to do so. And Arkansas, even though they played a close game today against Texas A&M, they're my pick right now to take it for Arkansas. So we are back into the second half, everybody. Appreciate all for stopping by. If you guys are new out here, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. And not the start for Duke that they wanted to the second half. North Carolina, quick bucket, good for 2. Up and underneath by Kerwin Walton. He has got 10. 19 and a half left to go. Duke has it underneath. Big throwdown. Two-handed flush there by Mark Williams with a late whistle call from behind. Texas Tech or Baylor for tomorrow here. Juice weirdly think he's going to feel an upset. Just the gut feeling. I'm going to stick with Baylor for tomorrow in that one, though. So I will take Baylor there for tomorrow. Texas Tech's a mentally tough team. The thing about Texas Tech, they've been better recently, but it's usually been this season. Most of the season is just Mac McClung having great games. Like, he's been the main scoring focus, and I think Baylor's gonna try to see if they can shut him down once again. The free throw is good at the line by Mark Williams. 15-point game. UNC takes a 3, missed it. Rebound goes to Hurt here. Duke has the basketball, going to dribble past half court, lob over the top to Williams off the backboard, grabs the offensive rebound though. Moves back out, Hurt, open 3 straight away. No good. Hit the front rim, rebound Walton on for UNC. 18:50 left to go. Matthew Hurt struggling, 2 for 7, only got 5 points tonight. Bounce pass underneath North Carolina. Puts it up, stripped of the basketball in the key, and Duke comes away with a steal by Hurt. Hurt passes over to Moore. Moore takes it past half court. Moore, dribble drive inside here. That'll be a whistle reaching picked up by UNC as the clock will stop with 18-16. How far do I think Kansas is going to go to the tournament? I think they got Sweet 16, Elite 8 potential for Kansas. Yeah, rough year for Duke this year. Really, really young team for Duke. Same as Kentucky. Two of the youngest teams for college basketball. Duke, Kentucky, also Auburn as well. Just really young team. Auburn lost like 6 seniors, I think, last year. NBA Gaming, welcome back. How did I start play-by-play? I started out this channel around two years ago or so, just calling games, just starting off. I started out small. It takes a while to get like viewers and listeners into the streams, so it takes a while for me to get known. But the more that you do it, just keep on a consistent schedule, and the more that you do it, more people will notice. And then when more people notices it, more people will flock into your streams like each and every single time, and that's how these games have been able to be good lately with these streams lately, getting a lot of new people on board. Do I think Louisville will lose first rounds? I think possibly, depending on the matchup. It all depends on the matchup they get. Like if they take on, say, like a team like Colorado, it's a 10-7 in the first rounds. I'd probably try Louisville in that game there. So I got a feeling they'll probably be able to shut down McKinley Wright. But if they take on a team like Oregon, who's probably going to be really underseeded, I'm going to take the Ducks all the way in that game. So it all depends on the matchup, who they get there. I'd say Louisville, in my opinion right now today, round of 64 or round of 32. That's their upside right now. 18 minutes remaining. Duke just scored inside. 44-31 the score. Jumper missed off the mark by UNC. Rebound Duke. Blue Devils have the basketball. Going to take a pass half court. Stewart moves it over left corner perimeter. Jamin Brakefield. Brakefield dribbles now top of the key. He'll take the 3 straight away. That's off the back iron. No good. Rebound goes right back over to UNC. If they play, who would win, Florida or Duke? I would take Florida currently, just by experience. For Florida. Right corner 3 is good, even though Florida's been inconsistent. Yeah, that could very well be a first-round game. Florida against Louisville. Florida versus Louisville is that. I think that has potential there to be a matchup in the first round, honestly. Pass inside, it goes out of bounds by Duke. They turned it over for their 12th turnover of the game. And UNC is going to have it back. Yeah, they just show the actual screen. So that's what other people do. Yeah, when I've covered games on Fox and CBS, they usually shut down those games. But whenever for ESPN I've covered those games, there's always people showing the actual screen. So they usually get away with it over on ESPN. I hope that when we get to the tournament that those will hopefully not be able to happen like they have been. They've been able to get away with it, though, because of these games on ESPN like that. 17 minutes left to go. Duke comes up with a rebound, takes it coast to coast with a layup, good for 2. Trying to make this a game here. 14-point game, still a long way to go. 16:52 left to go. Sleeper pick to win the tournament. Vaughn puts out here. Probably take Arkansas, or, Arkansas. I go hottest team in all college basketball on a huge winning streak. Even though Oklahoma State looks good. Oklahoma State, big victory today against West Virginia. They've been doing really well. 16:45 left to go. They were going toe-to-toe against Baylor until Cade Cunningham went down final 45 seconds. Missed 3 by UNC and a foul underneath. It's going to send Baycott to the line, shoot 2 for the Tar Heels. If you guys are new in the stream here, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. I appreciate it all for dropping them by, being a part here tonight and Behind Eric Basketball. I cover play-by-play college basketball games, also NBA games here as well. If anybody would be interested, feel free to check out the Behind Eric Basketball Tournament Challenge group. You guys can join it there. It's open up to the public for anybody who is interested. Make sure to create an ESPN account if you haven't already done so. And when you do sign up, just make sure to put your channel name. To identify yourself, so I know who you are when you sign up onto the Behind Your Basketball Tournament Challenge. Both of the free throws good at the line by UNC. Doing a much better job at the line tonight. They're perfect 7 for 7. Interesting. I don't think, nobody blocked you, Brian. That's odd. I know I know some of the moderators, when they send a message, sometimes it says, the past couple of days it said like, message removed by Google moderator team. Some of the people I've got in here. But yeah, I can see that message, Brian, so you're fine. You're out in the chat here. 16:10 left to go. Duke just scored inside. Still down by 14. UNC has it, approaching 16 on the clock. Leaky Black moves it over to the top here. Walton, he dribbles at the right wing perimeter. According to NCAA Tournament BPI Index on ESPN, Duke has a 20% chance to make the tournament. They will float one up, and that is good. For 2, contact and a foul as Wendell Moore is down. He is down hard underneath the hoop on the ground right now as the clock will stop with 15:51 left to go. Yeah, it's usually a busy chat here. I know Monday night, holy smokes, that was a busy chat. Jeez. So we're gonna go on a timeout. 15:51 left to go. These streams been awesome lately though. Like past couple streams been great. Yeah, so right now we're just in a timeout. If you guys are new in the stream here, hit me up in the chat who you're a fan of or who you're rooting for here. Hit me up if you're going for Duke or going for UNC. You can type that into the chat if you guys would like. Right now in the timeout, quick scoreboard update. Other college basketball games going down. Looks like this. St. Bonaventure leading St. Louis. Second half has begun there, 33-25. That's basically it. Today's just winding down. Oh my, whoa! Seton Hall leading St. John's 16-0 through the first 6.5 minutes. Holy, wow! 16-0. Seton Hall over St. John's. Unbelievable. Yikes. Diego, welcome to the stream. It's a West Virginia fan. He's going out from North Carolina. Am I going to give away a prize here if somebody wins the bracket challenge? Probably not, Vaughn, because yeah, there's a lot of people involved, and it's just for fun. Yeah, this is only my second year doing it. And this is actually the first year when my channel has gotten big doing it. Because last year we didn't have a tournament. The year prior, I started out my channel like a couple months earlier. We only had like 75 subs on Selection Sunday. Unbelievable how we went from Selection Sunday 2019, 75 subs to over 10K on these streams. Michelle, welcome to the stream here. UNC Mom, appreciate it for stopping them by here, being a part of the stream. That's unbelievable. Yes, St. John's losing 16-0. Yeah, goody. I agree, man. Sandro Mamakashvili, he is a beast. They played a tough schedule. They played a really tough schedule. They just got an odd resume themselves. Yeah, that's a big yikes for St. John's. So if you took St. John's there, that is rough. Palmer, welcome to the stream, going out for UNC. That is rough for St. John's. Ouch. 18-0. 18-0 Seton Hall. Poof. Oh, man. Yeah, remember, that's the team that beat Villanova a month ago by 11. 70-59 for St. John's, and cannot put a single point on the board. 15:45 left to go. I believe St. John's got the #1 offense by statistical standard in the Big East, averaging like 80 points per game through conference games. 52-35. Free throw is good at the line by UNC as we're back into it. 15.5 left to go. Duke now with the ball. Stewart moves it back out to the top of the key. Hurt takes the 3 straight away. Missed it off the mark. They get the offensive rebound. Wendell Moore has it the right wing. Moore guarded by Leaky Black with 15:20 on the clock. Matthew Hurt struggling today. He's only 2 for 8 shooting. At the top, Mark Williams pass over to the corner perimeter. Lucky that Goldwire was there, able to get it back. Kicks outside to the right wing. Ball's in the ground. 3 in the air. Way off the mark by Wendell Moore. No good. Rebound UNC. North Carolina has it. 15 minutes left to go. Puts one up in the post. Got it. Good for 2 by Armando Bacot. 54-35. Andrew, welcome back in here. Yeah, man. Not believe Marquette beat UNC. It's quite an unbelievable season this year. Brehan going out for Duke here. Yeah, Marquette was drilling the corner threes. Syracuse drilling the corner threes. Tonight, Duke just not even going to incorporate corner threes into their game plan, and they're getting crushed here. Missed jumper to right elbow by Duke. Rebound back to UNC. 14:30 left to go. At the left wing, Leaky Black passes out to the top. Brooks feeds it over to Baycott. Baycott has it here at the right elbow. Moves it back over to the top of the key. As they dribble the ball, Caleb Love lost the dribble, gets it back though. Love puts it back outside. Baycott hands it off to Love. Love with 10 on the shot clock. 14-10 left to go. Love. 3 in the air. Missed it off the mark. Rebound Duke. 14 minutes left to go. Blue Devils have the basketball. At the right wing, Goldwire. Goldwire takes it inside. Goldwire looks to pass it off. Bounce pass left corner. Dumps it off inside Mark Williams. Underneath, puts one up, and blocking foul. So Mark Williams is going to shoot 2 at the line for Duke. Yeah, Oklahoma State today. Impressive, man. Beating West Virginia without Cade Cunningham. If you guys are new in the stream here, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. I cover basketball action, play-by-play, college basketball games, NBA games, and Behind Your basketball. Welcome all to the stream if you guys are new as well. Also, if anybody's interested, feel free to join the ESPN Bracket Challenge group for the Behind the Arc basketball group that we got going on, running. Check that out if anybody would be interested in joining the Behind the Arc basketball bracket challenge group. Just make sure when you do sign up, make sure to use your channel name when you do sign up so I can identify you guys when we do go into the tournament, when I do cover play-by-play these games in March Madness. Tomorrow I'll be back. We got 3 games tomorrow, triple header. First game tomorrow will be Iowa versus Wisconsin, 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Second game tomorrow is going to be Michigan versus Michigan State. And then the one to wrap it up is the NBA All-Star game for tomorrow. Free throws, both of them go down by Duke, down by 17. 13:50 left to go. Duke comes up with a steal in the backcourt. They have it now at the left corner. Goldwire moves it to the top. Hurt takes the 3 straight away. Got it. Matthew Hurt puts it to a 14-point game. Where was that from him today? He's only 3 for 9 shooting. Hurt's only got 8 points. Yeah, Duke can make this a closer game if Hurt explodes in the final 13.5 minutes. Who do you think is going to win the national championship? My pick right now is Gonzaga. North Carolina up by 14. We'll have the basketball. 13.5 left to go. Pass to the backcourt. Ball into the hands of R.J. Davis. Davis takes the pass half court here. Dribbles top of the key. He is guarded by Roach. Bounce pass over to the right elbow. So they will move it back outside the right wing perimeter for Leaky Black. Moves it over to Walker Kessler. Hands it off the screen. Bounce pass to Sharp. Puts one up too strong, but Kessler able to clean it up. Throws down the two-handed jam putback. UNC by 16. 13-10 left to go. Blue Devils basketball. North Carolina moves it back out. Left wing perimeter. Jeremy Roach. Dribbles top of the key. The pick gets set. Roach towards the top. Swings it out wide. Left baseline dribble. Hurt. Takes it inside. And that'll be a foul. North Carolina picks up a personal foul. Here's the clock will start with 12:43. It's going to be their 4th personal foul of the second half. Duke gets the inbounds. Blue Devils move it back outside. They will dribble, drive, Goldwire. Shot gets blocked from behind, and that's a Walker Kessler block. UNC going to have it back. 12:45 left to go. Have a nice day, Andrew. Glad to have you in the stream here, bud. And North Carolina gets called for the offensive foul. Caleb Love leads in right there with a shoulder. Gets called for the offensive foul. Couple of scoreboard updates here. Seton Hall leading St. John's 23-7 now after an 18-0 start. St. Bonaventure up by 12 against St. Louis, 41-29. 12.5 left to go. Duke has the ball. They dribble. Free throw circle jumper over Kessler. Missed it off the mark. No good by Duke. Rebound UNC. North Carolina now with the ball. Moves out left wing. Ball gets stolen away. Pass up ahead of the pack here. Goldwire. Big block from behind by UNC. Oh, what a save, but they stepped out of bounds with it by the Tar Heels by Leaky Black. It'll be Duke ball with 12:18 remaining. What's good? Wide awake. Welcome to the stream here, man. UNC Nation out here. Appreciate the bud for dropping them by. Duke will get the inbound. That is 7 blocks tonight by North Carolina. Duke drives underneath Roach. And it's going to lead to another personal foul by the Tar Heels. That'll be their 6th in the second half in the reach-in. Clock will stop with 12:12 left to go. If you guys are new here, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. I cover basketball action, play-by-play, and behind the arc basketball. Hit me up in the chat, by the way, who you're rooting for if you guys are new. Duke versus UNC here. As it's been all UNC tonight. Left corner 3. Joey Baker missed it. Tipped up in the air. Kessler comes up for the defensive board right there for the Tar Heels. North Carolina dribbles past half court. Leaky Black drives inside. Shot gets blocked by Tepe. It goes out of bounds as the clock will stop with 11:52 remaining. What's good, Bill? Welcome to the stream here, man. VC or Davison? Great question there. I'm going to take Davison for the upset in that one. Davison could potentially be a bid stealer out of the A10. And I know Nashawn Highland, he is back for VCU. He had 30 and 10 in the last game, but I'm just going to go upset there for Davison. And now when Davison lost by 2 against Texas back in November, they lost by 1 against Providence, and I think they're much better than what their resume, their record indicates. So we will go on the timeout here. UNC by 16, 56-40, as we got 11:52 left to go. Jose with a girlfriend and with his friends and family. Hope all is well at the party today, man. Currently in the timeout. Quick scoreboard update right now. St. Bonaventure getting on a huge run, leading St. Louis 45-29. What a season for Mark Schmidt and the Bonnies. Seton Hall leading St. John's 25-12. If you guys are new in the stream here, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. I cover basketball action, play-by-play, college basketball games, NBA as well, and behind the arc basketball. Tomorrow I'll be back. 3 streams, part of a triple header. First one, 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Iowa versus Wisconsin. And then Michigan versus Michigan State. And then closing out the night with the NBA All-Star Game. Bills Mafia like in St. John's there against Seton Hall. Also as well, if anybody's interested, feel free to join the ESPN Bracket Challenge group for Behind the Arc Basketball that we got going on. So if anybody's interested there, just put the link into the chat for you guys. You're welcome to join it. It's out to the public there for the ESPN Bracket Challenge. When you do sign up, though, only thing I will ask is that you sign up with your channel name so I can identify the bracket when you guys are back on the channel here in the chat during the tournament. But it's out to the public for anybody to join the Behind the Arc Basketball channel group. What's good, Gamer Cody? Welcome to the stream here. Also, if anybody's interested, posted links in the description to the Discord link, as well as the Twitter and the Behind the Arc Basketball channel merchandise. So all 3 of those links posted, as well as the channel memberships as well. The channel membership, we got shout-outs for at the end of every single one of my live stream for each and every single channel member. That's as low as $1.99 per month. And then also the channel members have special access to all special live streams I cover, which are non-basketball related streams. Like last week I covered a NASCAR race, so it's usually once per month I cover a special live stream. I've covered an NFL game for a special live stream, covered a couple NASCAR races. Looking to do a Major League Baseball game possibly in the future there for a special members live stream. And then also maybe like when the Olympics come on, maybe like an Olympic live stream or so. Iowa will lose to Wisconsin tomorrow. Wow, Young Keeks going to take Wisconsin there. I'm going to take Iowa for that one. Wisconsin's having a lot of problems this year defending bigs. I do really like Iowa in that one. Alright, so we are back to action. 58-40 as both of the free throws go down at the line there by UNC. 11:52 left to go. Duke will have the basketball, trailing by 18. Blue Devils have it, top of the key, Joey Baker. Moves it out left wing, Roach. Roach passes over to the left elbow. Duke has it with Stewart. Stewart dribbles back around the perimeter, passes on top to Baker. 11.5 left to go. Baker moves it out, right wing perimeter. Roach dribbles as he will drive inside, and that will be a foul call on the court. Clock will stop with 11:28 remaining. Alright, so that's the 7th personal foul picked up by UNC here, so that's going to send Duke into the bonus. So 1-1 bonus here at the line by Jeremy Roach. 11:28 left to go. First free throw in the 1-1, got it. I thought it'd be a closer, more competitive game tonight in a rivalry type of game here. It's been well far from that. Second free throw missed. Duke entering today was in Joe Lunardi's ESPN's first 4 out, along with St. Louis, Seton Hall, and Utah State. Seton Hall proving the case right now, whereas St. Louis is not. St. Louis losing by a lot against St. Bonaventure. 49-34 with 12:45 remaining in the second half. That's not good for St. Louis. Yeah, Vegas thinks Iowa's going to get the W. I'm predicting Iowa there as well. 58-41 the score here. Duke missed the second free throw. UNC had the basketball up the court. And clock will stop here. It's been a tough one. Can Morehead State keep it close with Belmont? Good question there. I would say yes. I think they played like last week maybe. And Morehead State won it. So I will project yes there for that one. Ohio Valley tournament title is that game's right after this one in ESPN. This is my final stream tonight. Yeah, Morehead State had beat them a week ago. So Morehead State won the game a week ago, 89-82. So yeah, I think it's going to be a close game. North Carolina just got fouled. Duke picked up their 7th personal foul second half here. UNC in the bonus first free. Yeah, so it's a shooting foul by Daron Sharp. First one was no good. Second free throw missed it off the mark. Rebound by Matthew Hurt. $11 minutes left to go. Duke now with the basketball. Going to kick it back out. Wendell Moore moves over to Hurt. Wide open three. And no good. Just overshot the rim right there. Rebound back to UNC. Matthew Hurt, not his game tonight. If he had been connecting on his shots, this would have been a way closer game as UNC takes it up the court. And they drill it by Kerwin Walton for the triple. They're up by 20. 16 points by Walton, 4 for 6 from the perimeter. Duke has it inside, blocked from behind, but a blocking foul by Walker Kessler. Gonna send Duke to the free throw line. That's the 8th personal foul, so 2 shots coming up here at the line by Duke. Alright, so taking a look right now, ACC standings for the seeding looks like this. Virginia going into the ACC tournament will be the 1, Florida State the 2. Virginia Tech the 3, Georgia Tech the 4, Clemson the 5. The 6, barring a miracle comeback, will be North Carolina. The 7 will be Louisville. That means the 9 will be NC State and the 10 will be Duke. Yeah, so, yeah, that's correct. So Eastern Kentucky had lost to Belmont about a week and a half ago. They lost to them on February 25th. Yeah, that's a good win for Morehead State there. Winning their last one. Second free throw good at the line by Duke. 10:27 left to go. Open jumper. Garrison Brooks hits it at the right elbow. What do you mean out in the chat here, stream? It's just question mark. ... question mark. Right here. Got 10:15 left to go. This game a blowout tonight. Yeah, so Morehead State beat Eastern Kentucky 67-64 yesterday. So now it's the 1 versus 2 in the Ohio Valley Tournament Final. And that game was last Saturday. Morehead State, it was at Morehead State, and Morehead State won 89-82 was the final score. We got 10 minutes left to go. North Carolina, another jumper, this time from the perimeter. It goes down. This game all UNC. Garrison Brooks hits down a triple by him, and it's UNC up by 24 with 10 minutes left to go as we're going to take a timeout. It's just not the game at all for Duke tonight. Alright, so ACC Tournament Schedule. The games look like this. Opening day, that's on Tuesday. The bracket's been set there for these games. Boston College will take on Duke in the opening round. So the only way that Duke's going to make it to the NCAA tournament is that they have to win 5 straight games and get the automatic qualifier to do so for Duke now, since they're getting crushed here. So they take on Boston College, who their head coach got fired mid-season. That's the 15 versus 10 seed. Wake Forest, the 14 seed, takes on Notre Dame, the 11, who beat Florida State tonight. Miami, the 13 seed, is taking on Pittsburgh on Tuesday night. Wednesday night has these games. Syracuse will take on North Carolina State. Clemson will take on the winner of 13-12, Pitt or Miami. The 7 seed, which is going to be Louisville, will take on the winner of Boston College versus Duke. And the 6 seed, which will be... so the 6 seed now, which will be North Carolina, they're going to take on the winner of Notre Dame Wake Forest. Yeah, Belmont favored by 6.5, so maybe I'll take Morehead State 6.5. Yeah, I remember let's see here, historically the last couple of Ohio Valley Conference tournament finals. I want to check this up here, because I remember Murray State Belmont. I want to see if they have a history of the conference. Okay, so here we go. List of Ohio Valley Conference basketball champions. I'm going to see if there's something into the final score of these games. If I can bring them up. Oh, they just have the team names. So yeah, either way, Murray State versus Belmont. I think that game came down to the wire. There was no games yesterday, Hammer Saints. Or actually, yeah, Murray State actually won by 12. Okay. Maybe it was the first game that was close between them, like back a couple weeks prior. OVC Tournament Final 2020. Belmont wins the championship there last year. Yeah, okay, that's what I remember. Okay, so Belmont won last year. It was 76-75. They won that one. So we're going to get right back into action here. $9:20 left to go now. And Duke just scored a couple buckets. There was one right before the timeout. They just scored another one. So 20-point game. Jumper misfire right there by UNC. 9 minutes left to go as Duke grabs the rebounds. Blue Devils have the basketball. Hurt. Takes a 3. Got blocked, but gets it right back. Takes it down the lane. Lays it up and in. Good for 2 by Matthew Hurt. Still down by a bunch, though. 18-point game with a final 8:50. North Carolina pass up the court here. Brooks has it double-teamed. Brooks at the left elbow. Garrison Brooks feeds it inside over to Baycott. He gets possession, puts it up and in. Good for 2 off the backboard. 8:40 left to go on the clock now. Duke has it. Stewart at the left wing perimeter. Armando Bacot with 17 points, by the way, tonight for North Carolina. Stewart dribbles top of the key. Stewart still with the basketball. 8:20 left to go. Feeds it inside. Mark Williams puts one up. No good. Off the side of the rim. Rebound goes right back over to UNC. Tar Heels have the ball now. Going to take it up the court. Drives inside. Lays it up and then takes it a distance. Good for the Tar Heels by R.J. Davis. 70-48. Final 8 minutes remaining. A no-show by Duke. Duke will go into the ACC tournament as the 10 seed. It will have to play opening night versus Boston College on Tuesday. They're going to have to play as Hurt cashes that one in inside. But I think we'll have a breakout season next year that's not doing well this year. Good question. I think Duke's going to have a much better season next year. Like the Blue Bloods that were disappointing. Duke and Kentucky. Those two definitely going to have much better seasons. I think Arizona is going to be tournament eligible next year, so they're going to make the top 25, I feel like, for Arizona. And Auburn as well. Duke looking like they're going to be going to the NIT. Yep. So only way that Duke can make the tournament now, Duke just scored down by 18. Welcome in Taco Meat on the stream. Hope all is going well, man. Duke has to win the ACC tournament, which requires winning 5 games in 5 straight days. Unbelievable that they're going to be the 10 seed and they're going to face Boston College on opening night in the first round on Tuesday. First round on Tuesday, they face them on opening night. Unreal. So the seeding for the tournament, for the ACC tournament, will look like this. As we're going to go on the timeout. Duke's going to be the 10 seed. Opening night takes on Boston College, the 15. Pittsburgh takes on Miami. Pitt, the 12 seed. Miami, the 13 seed. Notre Dame, the 11 seed, taking on Wake Forest, the 14 seed. That's the first round Tuesday night games. Second night games, Wednesday games. The 8 seed Syracuse taking on the 9 seed North Carolina State. The 5 seed Clemson will take on the winner on Wednesday night between Pitt and Miami, the 12 versus 13. The winner of Duke versus Boston College, the 10 versus 15, will take on the 7 seed Louisville. The 6 seed North Carolina on Wednesday night will take on the winner of Wake Forest versus Notre Dame, 14 and 11 seeds. Now moving on to the double bye, the quarterfinals. The top 4 seeds. Virginia, the 1 seed, will play in the early game against the Game 4 winner between Syracuse and North Carolina State. Georgia Tech, the 4 seed, will play against Clemson or the winner of Pitt versus Miami. That's the 12-13. Florida State, the 2 seed, will take on a combination, whoever comes out of this bracket, between Boston College, Duke, Louisville, or Louisville. And then the 3 seed Virginia Tech will face the winner of North Carolina versus Notre Dame, Wake Forest. So that's how the bracket's set up all the way through Thursday. Wow. Virginia Tech, by the way, is in prime time. So Virginia Tech gets a 3 seed, and they're going to be in prime time on Thursday night in the quarterfinals. Unbelievable. Trey, welcome to the stream here. He's going to Kroger right now to get some sandwich meat, bread, and Doritos. That's good food right there, man. Yeah, NIT cut down to 16 teams. How far do I think for San Diego? Oh, San Diego State, you mean? Okay, I was going to say, like, San Diego, like, the Toritos or UC San Diego. I got you there. San Diego State. Good question. Really good question. All depends on the matchups. Either round of 32, maybe the Sweet 16. Yeah, hopefully, Goody. I'd have to see what the Big 12 game is that night. Hopefully, I'm able to cover Virginia Tech for you, Goody, man. That would be incredible. I'm going to take a look at the Big 12 tournament schedule and see if they got anything that far to Thursday. So 70-52, we got 7:22 left to go. So Virginia Tech takes on, yeah, North Carolina. This is going to be if they win that first game. 7:22 left to go. Let's see. Let's see. So, yeah, Thursday night, 8:30. Yeah, number 3 versus number 6. Oh, they haven't even determined the teams yet for Big 12. Yeah, they got number 3 versus number 6 for that game. So there's still a lot at stake. Baylor, Kansas. We don't know who's going to be that 3. Probably West Virginia or so. 7:18 left to go as we're back into it. They're going to move it past half court. It's going to be North Carolina basketball. UNC passes inside, throws down the dunk by Day'Ron Sharp with 7 minutes left to go. What's good, Liam? Welcome to the stream here, man. Something big's going to happen. Oh, what's going to happen is that Duke's going to miss out on the NCAA tournament. Who's getting fired? Richard Pitino, Minnesota. I think he's going to get fired in the offseason. That team was on a downfall for the last month or so. They went from top 25 to not even being in the bracket. I agree, Bill. Oklahoma State going to be a great team next year. They're going to be without Cunningham, though. That's the only thing. Because he's going straight to the draft. St. John's going to be good next year, too. That team's mostly sophomores for St. John. So they're going to be much better next year. 73-52, 7 minutes left to go. Duke has the basketball at the right wing. They dribble top of the key. Stewart has it now. Stewart going to dribble drive inside. Puts it up and his shot gets blocked. North Carolina comes up. They try to get the steal and that will be right at half court. They stepped out of bounds with it. So Duke will have the ball back. Great effort though by RJ Davis. If you guys are new in the channel here, spike the thumbs up. Hit the like. Hit the subscribe. Appreciate all for stopping by. Being a part here tonight in Behind Eric Basketball. Did not expect this type of game today. No, Coach Cal will not be fired in my opinion. I think because of a pandemic year, a lot of freshmen coming into that team, and it was just a different type of offseason, I'm going to say no to that. Yeah, if anybody's interested, join the ESPN Bracket Challenge group for Behind Eric Basketball. I just posted that link into the chat if anybody is interested. And join the Bracket Challenge group. It's out to everybody out in the public. Just make sure to identify yourself by your channel name when you do join the Bracket Challenge group. 6:27 left to go. Disappointing season for Duke as they're going to fall to 11-11 at 500 even. And they will have to win 5 straight games in 5 straight days to make it to the NCAA tournament. At the right wing perimeter, they pass it to the free throw circle. Pass gets deflected, gets it back, puts it up, no good off the backboard. And a battle for the rebound underneath. That's going to be a tie-up as the clock will stop with 6:08. Tie-up possession arrow, Duke ball. Yes, so, yep, Jim Christian got fired. Yes, yep, I believe, yeah, he's the only Power 5 conference to get fired this season. So, Jim Christian got fired. Daniel Marshall of Central Connecticut State got fired, I think, yesterday. The head coach of Fordham, Jeff Neubauer, he got fired over a month ago. There's already been quite a bit of coaches. I'm going to say Wayne Tinkle of Oregon State will get fired. So I think he's another name. Wayne Tinkle of Oregon State will get fired. The coach of George Mason, I think that's Dave Paulson. I think he's probably going to get fired too. That team has never been the same since that Cinderella run back in 06. That shot inside, good for 2 by Duke. 73-54 to score. We got 5:47 left to go. Brad Stevens to Duke. Nope, he's staying at Boston. Celtics have completely turned it around. How far do I think Virginia Tech makes in the ACC tournament? Good question there. They might lose the first game they play, honestly, because they haven't played in a long time. I think they're going to show a lot of rust in that game. So I wouldn't be shocked if I wouldn't be shocked if UNC wins that game, because UNC is going to be the 6th for the seed. So it's going to set up UNC versus Virginia Tech if UNC is able to win that first game. Because UNC has had a lot of basketball underneath their belt. They're also going to have the game prior to that against Notre Dame and Wake Forest, which Notre Dame won today against Florida State. So 74-54 now to score. Second free throw. That one is good by UNC. .540 left to go. Duke has it underneath, puts it up. That's good for 2. LA, welcome to stream here. Where do you think Blake Griffin will sign? I'm gonna go for Portland, so I'll predict the Blazers for him to sign there. Got 5:28 left to go. Yeah, also depends on if UNC can get past Notre Dame, it looks like, right now. Because Notre Dame beat Florida State today. Free throws of the line coming up. First one good by Duke. Yeah, the consistency, man. It's crazy this season. UNC with the consistency is the corner threes that Marquette and Syracuse were drilling. That's the reason why they beat them, because they were knocking down threes in the corner. North Carolina up by 18, has the ball with 5:15 left to go. Both of those teams definitely have Elite 8 potential, in my opinion. Pass gets deflected, gets it back for UNC. Moves it out right corner. Passes underneath Sharp, swings it out to the left elbow. Pro hop in the key. Over to Garrison Brooks now. Let's see, goes spin move, jumper, turn around. Missed it off the mark. Rebound goes right back over to Duke. 5 minutes left to go. Here's the Blue Devils have it. They move it over to the left baseline. Duke bounce pass over to Mark Williams, and he throws it down with a one-handed, right-handed flush. Yeah, it doesn't look like Blake Griffin's going to get signed by the Celtics. Probably going to say either Nikola Vucevic or Jeremy Grant lately. He is Jeremy Grant having a lot of interest with the Celtics, possibly. Looks like John Cena joined the group. Appreciate the man. Yeah, I'm going to post out the bracket challenge group. If anybody's interested, feel free to join in the Behind the Arc Basketball bracket challenge that we're going to do. We're going to do it through ESPN for the bracket challenge group. If anybody's interested there, just make sure to identify your bracket by your channel name when you do sign up for the ESPN bracket challenge group. I posted a link out into the chat there. All you have to do, click the link, sign up for an ESPN account if you haven't already done so, and it's just join the bracket challenge group for Behind the Arc Basketball if anybody's interested. We got 4:40 left to go remaining in this one, a blowout. Tonight's game. Duke has the ball, Goldwire, backs his way in there, jumper, turnaround, missed it off the mark, tip in. It is not going to count though, so we get a fall before the tip in. And it's going to be on Duke for pushing off. It's on Mark Williams underneath pushing off. Both of the teams actually in the double bonus too right now. North Carolina going to go to the free throw line. We got a quick fall coming up on the court. First one, no good. What's good, Ryan? Welcome to the stream, man. .433 left to go before this game goes final here. North Carolina will get the 6th seed in the ACC tournament. Second free throw good. Duke takes the 3. No good. Hit the front rim. It's the first time you've joined the stream ever, Ryan. So it's a long time from now. Never beg for a mod here, especially if you've came to it for a first time. You can't just watch all the videos and then you come to the stream for the first time. It's not how it works. UNC with Walton. Passes now top of the free throw circle. Brooks kicks it out to the left corner. 3 in the air. Overshoots the rim. No good. Rebound. Goes right back over to Duke. Duke has it. 4 minutes left to go. They will take it up the court. Joey Baker drives inside. Before that, though, a timeout. Timeout called on the court right now. Duke with 2 timeouts remaining. North Carolina 2 as well. Media timeout taken. 3:56 left to go. All right, right now we're just currently in the timeout here, guys. Jordan Goldwire's been on here since 2017, so he's a 4-year senior. What's good, Cheese City Sports? Welcome in, man. Hope all is going well. He's getting ready to call the Ohio Valley Tournament Championship. That's awesome, man. I'll check that out later today. That's great, man. Yeah, Taco Meat, remember when I had like a few hundred subs and already passed 10K like 2 weeks ago. It's insane, man. Gabriel, welcome to the stream. Yeah, that's my laptop fan. It's a little bit loud right now for some reason. Yep, UNC just dominated straight from tip-off in this one. Who's going to go farther, Virginia or Virginia Tech? Good question there. I'm going to take Virginia now, and of course, Goody going to go for Virginia Tech. The thing is with Virginia Tech's the rust. They've been off for so long for Virginia Tech, and where Virginia's got games underneath the belt. Hey, no problem, Vaughn. So the seeds have been matched up right now. Yep, so North Carolina gets a primetime game. So they are the 6th seed. So they will get a primetime game 9 o'clock Eastern time on Wednesday night. And then that means Duke's going to play opening night against Boston College, 4:30 in the afternoon. Duke on Tuesday against BC for the ACC tournament. Unbelievable. That's what it's led to for this season. So right now, just in the timeout, if anybody's interested, feel free to join in the bracket challenge right there. As we get a bracket challenge going for Behind the Arc Basketball. Just make sure to put in your channel name if anybody's interested there. Sign up for an ESPN account and then join the Behind the Arc Basketball bracket challenge group. We got 4 minutes left to go. So 4 minutes remaining before this one is done with. Should Bill take Morehead State right there, plus 6.5? I would say yes for my prediction. I think it's going to be a close game today. I really do think so. Hopefully I'm right with you, man. So really do hope I'm right. So we are back into it. So yeah, Morehead State, a week ago, they beat Belmont. It was at Morehead State's court, though. Do I like Virginia? I'm not a Virginia fan. Welcome in Brady onto the stream here. We got 3:50 remaining. Duke's going to have the basketball. State trail down by 18. Tomorrow I'll be back, triple header, Wisconsin versus Iowa, 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Michigan versus Michigan State, 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time. NBA All-Star game to wrap up the night at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. Duke pass, gets deflected, Joey Baker gets it back, moves over to Mark Williams, into the key, puts up the layup, got it. Good for 2, up and in off the backboard. They just haven't been able to be putting together any types of stops here. How do you like Toledo heading into the tournament? Potentially first-round upset right there for Toledo. Teams from the MAC in the past, they've been able to pull off upsets. Ohio is a 15 seed, beat Georgetown, I think back in like 2010 or so. Buffalo, a couple years ago, beat Arizona. It was a 13 versus 4. Then Buffalo again won in the first round. They were great. They were like a top 25 team that year. So I really do like Toledo. I think they could pull off a first round upset. It all depends on the team they face, though. That's the thing. I actually predicted Duke in this game, and I was completely wrong. I'm not a fan of both of these teams, though. I'm actually a fan of Providence for college basketball. First free throw good at the line there by UNC. Welcome back, Ant, once again, man. Second free throw is good. This game been a blowout all game long. UNC just straight up from the tip controlled this one, right from the start. 3:15 remaining before this game goes final. North Carolina, Duke underneath, going to put up the shot. That's good for 2. 79-63. Let's see here. Virginia. So for Virginia, who are they going to play in the ACC tournament? So Virginia's got the 1 seed. They're going to take on Game 4 winner. So they're going to take on either Syracuse or North Carolina State. So they play the winner of Syracuse versus NC State. Oof. Yeah, Georgetown had a rough game today against UConn. That is good for 2 by UNC and the foul underneath. Yeah, I'm predicting Michigan State tomorrow. They're playing their second game since Thursday. And stranger things have happened. Michigan coming off a big win on Thursday. It's been like that all throughout the season. Like, one team will win the first game, the second team will even up the series, and win the next one. %55 from 3 tonight for North Carolina, or 55% against Duke in its entirety in the 2 games that they have played. He is a junior for Providence, so so Duke's a junior for Providence. What streams am I doing Monday? Monday it's gonna be Gonzaga in the semifinals of the WCC tournament. Then Tuesday is gonna be Gonzaga versus BYU. If that happens, if BYU can get past whoever they play in the semifinals. Just that Gonzaga game though, because BYU's the late game. BYU got put in the late game. Gonzaga got put at the 9 o'clock Eastern time game. Yes, I do think Gonzaga should look to go into the Pac-12 in the future. It would fit up perfectly geographically for Gonzaga. Take on teams like Oregon, Arizona, Washington, and Washington State are in the state already with Gonzaga, but those 2 teams aren't really strong this season. But still, Washington was a tournament team 2 years ago. They're in a big rebuild this year. Yeah, I think Pac-12 would fit best for Gonzaga. If you put them out in like the Big Ten or something like that, they'd have to travel far. That'd be too much flight time. 82-63 the score. UNC back to the free throw line. 2:16 remaining. First free throw, got it by Caleb Love. Yeah, Brady puts out, thinks they should move to the Big Ten. Thing is, with the Big Ten, though, it doesn't fit out geographically at all, because you'd have to fly out from Spokane, Washington to play Michigan, Michigan State, even like teams like Rutgers in that conference. You'd have to go all the way from the Pacific Northwest to the East Coast, all the way to New Jersey to take on like Rutgers and Maryland, Penn State. Wouldn't really help out the cause as well. Right corner 3, Duke will drill it. As we're going to go on a timeout here. It's 84-66. What's good, Mikey? Welcome to Streamer Man. Just wrapping up this one. Final 2 minutes remaining. This game in a blowout straight up from the start. 2 timeouts remaining by UNC, 1 by Duke. Usually this rivalry game has always been close, but tonight it's been nothing like that. So Duke's going to fall to 11-11 on the season. Unbelievable that Duke is going to play Boston College in the first round of the ACC tournament on Tuesday. The only way that Duke will make it into March Madness is Duke's going to have to win 5 straight games in 5 straight days to win the ACC tournament title. Unreal. So Duke plays Boston College 4:30 in the afternoon on Tuesday, as BC is the 15 seed in the ACC and Duke is the 10 seed in the ACC tournament. North Carolina got the 6 seed today. They're going to take Game 3 winner, as UNC will play at 9 o'clock Eastern time on Wednesday night, March the 10th. And they are going to take on the winner of Notre Dame versus Wake Forest. My favorite basketball team is Providence for college basketball. Yeah, unbelievable, man. Taj Edey with a game winner for USC. They were down early against UCLA by a bunch, came back and won it. North Carolina, good for another bucket. Taking it inside for UNC. It's been the key. 54% shooting from the floor. 86-66, minute 35 left to go. Yeah, I've yet to check on my Wednesday schedule, so I'm actually not sure just yet about Wednesday's game. I'll post in the community tab when I get to it. Let's see, though. It's probably going to be Big 12. I think Big 12 in action on Wednesday, because they put Wednesday's games for ACC on the ACC. Yeah, they put the Wednesday games in the ACC network. Yeah, it's gonna... Okay, so it'll be the Big 12 games for Wednesday. Ooh, jeez. Those aren't good games, are they? Oh, no. Yeah, it's probably going to be Oklahoma versus Iowa State. TCU versus Kansas State. That's unstreamable. That's unstreamable on Wednesday. Really is. Oklahoma should definitely be able to win that. No problem. I've got Gonzaga versus Baylor, so same thing with me, Brady. I've got the same exact schedule. Yeah, opening night of the Big 12 is brutal on Wednesday. TCU versus Kansas State, and then Oklahoma versus Iowa State. 1:20 left to go. Duke at the free throw line hits the shot. It's good. North Carolina gonna have the ball right back as Duke inside puts up a shot and gets it too. What's good, Colin? Welcome back in the stream here, man. Hope all is going well this weekend, bud. Yeah, Kansas State TCU, that game is unstreamable on Wednesday. That's on ESPN. Out of all the games, it gets nationally televised on ESPN. Final minute 13 left to go. UNC has dominated straight off from the tip in this one. Much indeed. Better game for UNC. 21 for 25 at the free throw line for the last place free throw shooting team in the conference. 8 for 18 from 3 and 54% shooting from the floor. Before I do sign off, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. We got a final minute of the game right now. Also, going to post in here, if you guys haven't already done so, check out the bracket challenge group I created. It's out to everybody, so it's out to the public. So whoever's interested, feel free to be a part of the Behind the Arc basketball group for the ESPN bracket challenge. As we're gonna do a tournament bracket here. So whoever's interested, feel free to create an ESPN account, and you guys can join the Behind the Arc basketball tournament challenge. UNC won 1 for 2 that trip at the free throw line. 1 minute left to go, and clock will stop. Horizon Championship, that is on Monday. I think, wait, oh jeez. 1 second here. Or no, they got they got semifinals on Monday, so it's Tuesday. So let's see. I think Patriots late for their championship. I'm gonna get this up here. There's so many games. Greg going out for his Final Four. Michigan, Gonzaga, Baylor, Oklahoma State. Here we go. Horizon League. Let's see. There's so many tournament games. Wow. Be nice if they had like a straight up tournament schedule here for conference tournaments. Here we go. All right, Horizon League is that, yeah, so that's going to be, so yeah, so that's Tuesday. So March 9th is Horizon League. That's Tuesday night, and then Patriot League for that tournament finals. Colgate won today. Patriot League tournament final we've got is, okay, that's going to be Selection Sunday. So they got the second round games today. They're going to have the semifinals on March the 10th, and then the 14th Selection Sunday. So next Sunday is the final for Patriot League. Yeah, I'm not too high on Colgate because they've only played like 4 teams this year. All they played is teams from their conference. That was it. 87-71, final minute remaining. Yeah, I agree there, Bill. I like Liberty. Liberty's got a top 5 defense. They got experience from that tournament team 2 years ago. Prominent sleeper in the Big East here for Greg. I really wish so, man. I'm going to take UConn to win the Big East tournament, though. I'd be shocked if Ed Cooley able to lead his team there to the tournament title. I'm a Providence fan, by the way. Greg out here, Michigan fan. Welcome to the stream here, bud. Yeah, those are brutal games. They put the ACC games pay-per-view over the ACC network, and they put Big 12 on Wednesday night Big 12 games or ESPN. I'll probably just do one of those, Vaughn. It's gonna be Oklahoma, Iowa State. I'll probably just do one of those games. That's brutal. I'm not gonna do Kansas State TCU. Ugh, man, I don't know how that gets national TV time for that game. Yeah, Cade Cunningham sat out today. He got injured the last game against Baylor, like 45 seconds through, rolled his ankle. 34 seconds left to go. North Carolina, though, Garrison Brooks. He knows what this means for his team. Season finale on Senior Day. And Garrison Brooks, huge game as he got a standing ovation checking out of this game for the Tar Heels. Garrison Brooks with 14 points tonight for North Carolina as they're back. It's going to be Duke at the free throw line. First one is good. Second free throw by Jeremy Roach. And they drill it. $30 seconds left to go. North Carolina gets the inbounds. As they got numbers here, just going to attack the basket, drive inside, they lay it up and in for two. As they got their reserves into the game. Number 30 for UNC, KJ Smith, a senior. Able to play a couple of extra seconds here, and at the end of this one, North Carolina comes up with a steal, leads to an alley-oop throwdown by the Tar Heels for two there. By Sterling Manley as he throws it down for number 21 for UNC. 3 seconds left to go. Yeah, Greg puts out that Providence makes it to the Big East final, and I don't think so, because right now they're only one game above 500. One game above 500 for Providence, and they just been inconsistent this year. So they're going to have to win out to win it in, because there's going to be too many bid stealers. As this game has gone final, North Carolina controlled this one in this rivalry game straight up from the tip. And never looked back in this game tonight here. Garrison Brooks on senior night. Incredible game for Garrison Brooks here. As he was a huge factor in this game. And they got multiple players who scored big tonight. Put up 91. Saturday nights, I guess, in prime time. It's their time to shine for North Carolina. So that was their time to shine, and they got it again here. UNC gets the 6th seed, Duke the 10 seed in the ACC tournament. 91-73 the final. And Garrison Brooks scored 14 points, 5 rebounds for him today, 6 for 9 from the floor as this game has finished up. This one is a wrap here, everybody. Before I do sign off, appreciate all for stopping by, being a part here on the stream. Before I do sign off, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. You guys are awesome here for dropping them by, being a part once again. I want to see NEC tournament bracket. Brian's going to the finals there for the NEC tournament bracket. I'm going to see when that is. Let's see what we got. Okay, so it's Tuesday night. Looks like it's Tuesday night, March the 9th for Mount St. Mary's versus Bryant. Interesting. Right there. I don't think there's much on Tuesday. I might actually cover that game, maybe, because I'm from Massachusetts, but I'm not too far away from Bryant, so maybe just to throw in some love there for Bryant, maybe I'll cover that one. All depends. Right there. We got some interesting games coming up the remainder of this week. I'll be back for tomorrow though, as we get some more Power Conference teams in action. Wisconsin taking on Iowa, 12:30 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow, and then after that one will be Michigan State tomorrow. And then wrapping it up with the NBA All-Star Game for tomorrow night. Thanks so much, guys, for stopping by, being a part here. Before I do close out, I'm going to thank out my channel members. We got 11 channel members out here. Jack, Jason, Aaron, Edwin, the sports expert, Warren, Manon Hades, Robert Mays, Someone Yee, made by Aiden, A2, The Goat, hashtag GXC. As we built the channel membership up to 11, if anybody would like to come back here, future live streams, and become a member, feel free to do so. It's as low as $1.99 per month for the membership. You get special shoutouts at each and every single one of my games at the very end before I wrap up the stream, and also get special access if you're a member out to special live streams as well for me covering non-basketball related games at least once per month. I covered a NASCAR race last month or so. I did NFL game a couple months ago, so I do special live streams usually like once per month or so. So if anybody's interested in the membership, feel free. We got the link down in the description below this video. Also, before I do sign off, one last time here, if anybody's interested, feel free to join the Behind the Arc Basketball Bracket Challenge. Just posted the link out in the chat one last time tonight, and that bracket challenge right there, it is open to everybody, out to the public. Just create an ESPN account. You can join the Behind the Arc Basketball group on the ESPN Tournament Challenge for the March Madness Tournament Selection Sunday. Brackets will be revealed 8 days from now, March 14th on Selection Sunday around 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So if anybody's interested there, would like to join the ESPN Bracket Challenge, be a part of the Behind the Arc Basketball Channel bracket group. Already we have a ton of brackets that has been out there. Feel free to do so. That's a wrap, everybody. Appreciate all for stopping by tonight. This is Behind the Arc Basketball, as this game has gone final. UNC big winners over Duke tonight. In the rematch for the rivalry game, UNC gets the sweep. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday night, everybody. Signing off here on Behind the Arc Basketball.